So just getting back into it, like, so you're doing music for God. And you've come to this place where, like you said, you got up out of the floor, off the floor, and you've never been the same, right? So how has it been making music for the Lord versus the secular music?
Okay, so with the secular music, it was more freestyle. I never really completed any songs. I was just, I came out when Philly battle rap was heavy, so that was the mode I decided to follow. So it was more freestyle raps rather than full-fledged songs. So as a juvenile, I was in trouble and I was in a detention program. So that was the time I was able to find that I had a musical gift, even though I never really pursued it. But that's when I found that I had a gift.
Wow. So who inspires you musically right now? Who inspires you?
Man, I gotta be real.
Okay.
Is it 3 different inspirations?
Okay.
First and foremost, Lecrae, he set the trail. I mean, we wouldn't be here talking about it or be anywhere close to, where we are now if it wasn't for Lecrae.
Okay.
And but emotion-wise, nobody tops NF for me. NF.
NF. Just
his delivery and his story behind it, and just how he interacts with his fans. I love it. And in regards to just pure talent, Caleb Mitchell. Mitchell.
Wow.
Okay.
I think, man, now explain this to me, because I had a conversation with Javon, and he actually put me on NF, and I was just like, I've never heard of this cat. And he said he sells the most records in Christian hip hop, period, by far. I thought it was I thought it was Lecrae.
No.
Yeah.
I looked at you and said no.
Yeah, I kid you not. Like, I never heard NF, didn't know who this guy was, and yeah.
He set the stage. He came out, quote unquote, as a gospel artist, but he never strayed from the gospel, even though now he's making, quote unquote, secular music. But it's not secular. It all has a true purpose. And that's why in his latest track, he said, if you only heard let me down, then you sleep. Because that's the truth. He has a full-fledged story. You got to go back to the first, which was his first EP called NF. So follow the story, because if you just catch glimpses of it, it's easy to be like, Christian, right?
Wow.
But you got to go to the beginning and you see where he came from, and he still has that same mission.
Well, on a different page, how do you be able to write music? How are you able to get out with your thoughts creatively? Like, what inspires you to be able to get down and write?
That's really a great question. It's funny because I just be with the family and I'll just make up songs when I'm with them. The one part, it was Look at God is 2 songs collabed into one. I've been sitting on This Ain't Nothing New. He came through with the come through like he always do. Like, that's something we say as a family, like when God come through with stuff. So we don't just say like, dang, God blessed us. We be like, yo, he came through with the come through. And then the kids be like he always do. Yo,
it's a family thing. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like, when stuff goes on, like in our household or something, I don't run away, because that's what I used to do. I used to run, put my headphones on and rap from that emotion. But now I take the good emotions that we have, good things that are going on, and I just be in the car home, find a little melody, and then go with that.
Wow.
That's what's up, man.
And do you find that from you, like you said, how you used to go by yourself and do it, but now that you include those family, is your music better?
Man, I won't even play my own music. I have over, like, no exaggeration, probably like 115 different songs, like, just complete.
Wow.
But most of them are old, and I won't touch until I'm in a place where I can go back, change the beat, change my flow, take some out, put some in. But for the most part, I just can't go back.
So where do you record at?
Okay. That's a great question. Majority of my recording is with, secular mixing engineers because it's so difficult to find a Christian studio home.
Wow.
I gotta keep changing my sound and keep reinventing my sound unless I build my own studio. I tried that route, don't like it at all. It's too much work that goes in it, too much math, frequencies. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to just
deliver.
Yes.
Word.
So it's real difficult, but I've been trying to make good connections as of lately. So yeah.
Cool. Man, let's talk about some of the other stuff that you do as well, because I know you're into photography.
Yes.
I know let's speak more about your other businesses that you have going on, man. It seems like you're very, like, artistic, because I see that you like I said, photography, and you got the clothing, man. Speak a little bit, like, about that. Like, how did you get into photography? How did you get into the clothing? Like, all the other million stuff that you do, and maybe some stuff we don't even know about. Talk about that a little bit.
That's really a good question because, no lie, everything that I do, I fell into. Like, I didn't go looking for it. It just...
What? Wow.
Like, for example, the music, for example, I stumbled across it while somebody else was rapping beside me, and I'm like, oh, I could do that too. Did a little freestyle and went with it. So I didn't choose. It just came to me. So, like, I know how, like, my wife say it all the time, but she never said this. She was like, you're jack of all trades, master of none. She never used that because she knew. She'd be like, you know what, you a little off focus and you can't build a castle by building stairs over here and stairs over here. So I did tunnel in, but now it's just going like this. And it's just going to build out. So
wow, that's good, man.
We sitting in front of like the next, what's his name, Tyler Perry kind of thing, because Tyler Perry do a lot too.
Yeah,
that's good, man. That's great, man. Like I'm into some of this stuff that you're into. Like, I like the photography. I like writing, and
you do T-shirts as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we gonna chop it up because I need you to do something for me.
Let's go.
They do an enterprise right here. That's what we do on Midnight
Network.
Breakfast on 105 point. We enterprise.
That's awesome.
Chastity, she got T-shirt
Look,
ideas.
she got the clothing. She trying to do the clothing too.
Yeah.
Nah, not trying. She gonna do the clothing. Chastity, let me say, Chastity, man.
She's Jamaican. She's Jamaican.
Nah, not only that, man. Chill. I'm gonna speak life over Chastity because Chastity is a big deal. Chastity is gonna be a big deal.
I believe it.
She got the face. Everybody loves her voice that I talk to. People that listen to the show, they be like, yo, I love that girl. Like, I just like her voice. I don't even know how she look. I just like her voice.
Yeah.
And she's an entrepreneur too. Like, she be trying, she got some stuff. I'm speaking life over Chaz.
Amen.
And Chaz, when it happens,
she's a Jamaican.
I want my million too, Chaz.
I want my meal from y'all too. Like, don't leave me out.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's
go.
Hey. So what was your favorite song right now? You have 140 or 150. What's your favorite?
Again, really good question, but that's putting me on the spot, man.
That's
because
what we do here at Midnight Breakfast. We put you on the spot.
I'll tell you right now, my favorite song right now that I can't stop singing in my head is called Ball Player.
Okay.
Ball Player.
And you didn't bring it to us today.
It's not done.
Oh, okay.
It's something that you're working on right now?
It's done, but it's not recorded.
Oh,
okay. Okay.
So you have a beat to it yet, or
I found the beat.
Okay.
You got a beat. So I take it you got lyrics. Chorus.
Fire.
Fire.
This dude said fire.
Guys, he is closing his eyes, shaking his head right now in the studio, thinking about Ball Player.
So he gonna send it to us so we can play on the show.
Yeah, we'll play it.
People be asking me too, like, who is that? Like, some people that are Christian and maybe they don't know like the different artists we play. They always ask me like, who was that artist that you played the second song, whatever. And so the next time, or when you finish with Ball Player, give it to us so we can play it so people can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You family now, man.
Oh,
you come in, you
count
bring
me in.
13 of your kids and everything. So
we got 4 more to go. That's it. 4 more. 4 more.
Completion, right?
Yes.
Look at the wife, bro.
Oh, my bad. My bad, Miss Tiffany. My bad. My bad. She caught me.
She not even supposed to be hearing this.
She like, who gonna have them?
Wow. So why did you decide to come to Atlanta?
Okay, my family was down here, and for some reason, I always liked Atlanta.
Okay.
I love the black enterprise, to be honest.
Straight up.
Where I'm from, and let me say this too, I love the Hispanic enterprise here.
Okay.
I never seen this in my life. Like when I got down here, I'm from New Jersey, Camden, New Jersey.
Okay.
Probably heard of it, probably haven't, but it always is on the list for like the world's most dangerous city.
I've heard of it, yeah. Man.
Is it that dangerous? Tell us. Is it that dangerous, or what you see?
It's sad, man.
Really?
I mean, like, and it's not even just the city; it's the spirit over the city. It's like a feeling that you get to say, like, it's either like, yo, I'm from Camden, I made it out, or is this bubble over you, like, yo, I'm from Camden and I made it down the street.
Wow. Look, that Prince of Persia spirit.
It's real, man. I seen it one day while I was riding on the bus. I was in the next town over called Cherry Hill. I'm going in the bus. All I see is a huge cloud. Like, this ain't no spiritual thing. It was just real. Like, I seen a huge cloud over the city. As soon as we got in, the windows started getting gloomy. I'm like, oh, it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yeah. That's good, man. Yeah, I hear that a lot, that people just, like, other cities, when they come here and they see us prospering, man, it's like they've never seen that anywhere else before.
It's so real.
And I remember especially like the early 90s when like we had all the athletes and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was really dope. So I hear a lot of people say that about Atlanta. You had a question?
What's the biggest crowd you ever performed in front of?
The biggest crowd was probably about 80 people.
Okay.
Like, I'm still fresh. Like, my toes is still in the water, so it's
all
like,
good.
It's amazing because I get to see the full journey and have full control over it. So it's amazing. Like, God is showing me, like, oh, I'm gonna put you on this stage before you even know. So it's like, and just to add to that, music will not be a cash cow for me, and I always like view music as an outlet, not an input into my life. Like, I just want to give, and I have a hard time putting a price tag on my music. Like, that's why I love the new streaming services. They're free.
You just put it up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the only thing that stopped me from that is my quality, because I'm not just going to put out something you just don't like or you don't listen to, because I wasn't able to give it to you in the way you like to hear it. So
that's what's up.
I'm going to give you, I'm going to invest into it, but I don't want to return. So that's just the truth, man. It's scary. Like, the only time I seen Jesus mad was in the temple. Yeah. When they was selling doves and things in the temple that threw stuff over. That scares me. Right. That scares me. So I don't want to be
good,
like
man. That's good. That's good.
I think you going in with it with a good heart too.
Yeah. Yes.
And God is going to bless.
Appreciate that.
When you give like that, when you have a heart. And he's already blessed. You have a beautiful family out there. Your wife might, hit me in my leg when I leave, but I mean, you have a beautiful family, and it looks like you're doing good. I know this is my first time meeting you, but Victory has some undercover brothers who are doing it, undercover sisters who are doing it for the kingdom. And I think Pastor Dennis was talking about this, I think last Saturday when he introduced his wife, that they're going to do more and more to bring out some of the stallions at our church.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a lot of them.
It's 16,000 people that go to our church.
Yeah, man. So I really do hope that, actually, man, they should. We got more Crystal Nicoles out there. We got more Jamals out there in the crowd. We got more, Montels.
I'm telling you,
out there in the crowd. So definitely, man, definitely. Man, what else do you got going on outside of music, outside the crypto, the photography that maybe people don't know about?
The first thing I could say is I most recently connected with Ed Crawford III, and he has a great vision. The name of his enterprise is called His Great Company, and it's all about people, race, religion, don't matter, coming together in a shared space environment and building off of each other's creativity. Everybody sharing the expenses of the building. No, like, head guy, like, hey, I want to charge each person $200. No, if the rent is $650 and it's 6 people, that's $100 and let's say $8 a piece per person. So there will be no profit from it. It's all about us coming together and working together. That's a warehouse. We want to have a storefront. So that's one of the big visions that I see in regards to a shared space, regardless to who you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Ed, and he goes to our church.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be traveling overseas.
Yep.
To I guess do some mission work and stuff like that. And he's a great guy. We went to Rome last year together, and I see you wearing one of his shirts. Yeah, man. Jesus Christ for Everybody shirt. So, yeah, I mean, it's to come together in community, and this is what we're talking about each and every week. Community,
Yeah, man.
Community,
Yeah, man.
Community.
How are you going to grow by yourself?
Right.
It's impossible.
Right.
And if you think about it, like Pastor Dennis said it, he said the first thing God said was not good was for man to be alone.
Straight up.
That's
Straight up.
crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's surreal. And I'm like, no shots to any, business out there, but for the most part, majority Christian-owned businesses don't connect like we're Christian-owned businesses. It's like, I'm the first Christian in business to do it. Like, hold on now. Like, you should not be in this for the money. Like, that's first. Like, I'm not saying don't feed your family, but that shouldn't stop you from connecting with this person because, they might take away from your bottom line. Like, that's a scary place. Like, that's a scary place.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes.
Okay. Talk to us about them.
Okay, I have, my mom had 6 kids and my dad had 8.
Bruh.
2 are the same.
6 plus 8 is
14, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's like a Vander Holyfield kid. Right? You got about 14 of them. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you know all their names?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I was raised with 3 sisters.
Okay.
My older brother and my older sister on my mom's side, I was raised with their grandmother, and that's my 6 on my mom's side. The 8 on my dad's side, I know 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, 4.
Okay. That's like how many names he had before he came to.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a connection there.
Or
Right.
For real though, he might be related to Chastity because they got about 10.
But they got about 50 in their family. But,
Wow.
Every
and
week
look,
she said, "Yeah, somebody had a baby."
You do not go to Chastity house and drink the water.
No.
You can't. Oh no.
No.
Your wife might get pregnant with triplets.
Oh my.
Britta.
Where you live?
Triplets, dog.
Let's go.
Like look, BYOW, bring your own water. When you
See,
go
that's
to
my
her,
only compromise. If we
Boy.
can have 3 in one shot, we can leave the last one alone.
He need to hit that completion number.
Yes.
Chastity, you had a question?
Yeah, as you're speaking about your siblings, are they interested in music? Do they have that creative ability?
Man, my oldest sister, well, I can't say oldest, but the oldest that was raised in my household.
Is she the De La Soul?
She was the De La Soul. But her name is Anissa Renee. That's her artist name now.
Okay.
She's just going with her first middle name. And she is super talented.
Word.
Is it singing or rapping?
Singer.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
I mean, like, when she makes music, she don't write it down. She don't remember the melody. She don't remember the flow. You throw the beat on and she goes. I never seen nobody like that. You know how people are really in their element?
Wow, man.
I have to force mine up out of me through life experiences and through reading and through sermons, but hers just come naturally. And I work for mine. So Yes, it's in
Wow.
my family. Every one of my nieces and nephews is gifted in music. It's ridiculous. Like her son, we threw the beat on, got him freestyling. He talking about pulling up in the Challenger and G6s, and he's 6. Like,
Wow.
and his flow is crazy. I mean, I would, if I had a studio, I would throw him in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so your sister, is she a believer?
Yes.
Okay.
First and foremost, my mom, the 4, she threw in church and kept us there.
Okay.
Now,
That's great.
you know, how we living and decisions that we make on a daily basis, that's due to experiences that own life has gone through. So we bringing them to the other side, you know,
Okay.
like just stay away from the drama. You don't have to live like that. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
And family is, extended family is the hardest to bring in
Mm-hmm.
at
True.
times.
It's true. Because they grew up with you, right?
Yes.
And they seen you do stuff.
yes.
And now you preaching to me, bro. I
Exactly.
know when you did such and such in the street, and
But now we get to like, oh, you on a high horse, but no. I humble myself and bring myself down before I even bring up a conversation about going to a different place. Like, it's not judgment, it's love. And that's one thing she taught me. Her family, they could get on the phone and be like, yeah, I didn't like what you said. All right, I'll fix that. My family, I ain't like what you said. Blah, 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 blah. Don't call me no more.
Wow.
Leave me alone. So, like, we got to get through that first. So,
and man, talk about the kids real quick,
Oh,
man. Like,
man.
we didn't talk about them all night, man. Like,
squad.
yo, man, for real, I could tell that you are a family man. I can tell that you really love your family, man. And like I said before, everywhere you go, I always see them, man.
Man.
And I admire that about you,
Thank
because you're always with your family, you're always with your kids, and you're a father. I think first and foremost, like, you are a father that really cares, man.
Keep breaking his neck. Just keep on looking back at his
Yeah,
kids,
man.
so.
And I
Yeah.
can tell you, man, that's like your world and your joy, man. So
Man.
talk about them beautiful babies you got.
So, first we got Liani, superstar, boxer, basketball,
Hold on,
just
boxing?
Really?
boxing.
Stop playing,
No,
dude.
boxing.
I used to box.
We be in the living room
Yeah.
with the hands. I be having to leave the room because she be coming for me. Like,
Wow.
I'm dead serious because I
And
just be
that's the
training.
oldest.
Yes,
Wow.
So she's the boxer.
sharp,
Okay. 2.
sing.
Are you gonna put her in boxing classes?
Yes,
I'm trying to convince my wife, but she's like, no.
and that's the thing. Teach them to spar. They don't have to get in the ring. Teach them to spar. Teach them to sport. So that way, at any time,
Right.
anybody want to try,
Yeah.
they gonna get these hands.
Right.
Get the hand.
Get them.
Tiger uppercut.
Oh, she's so back up. So and then we got Alana.
Okay.
So artistic, man. She just be in tune with the universe. I'll be like, come on, let's go to basketball practice. No, I'm just gonna stay home and just be in a room and just have a good time. That's Alana.
Wow.
And she's an artist. She some of her work has already been in like the Gwinnett County library.
Stop playing,
I'm dead
dude.
serious. I was like her piece of art is abstract and it's something I'm like, I need to go ahead and package that up, put it on
real.
eBay, and go ahead and keep it moving.
So-
85 and 15.
And she in about 10, 15 years, she gonna be at Art Basel?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she working towards it now. So, you know, I got my notes in my phone. They got their notes in their phone. They got their business. They turn their own T-shirt brand, and they get more customers than me because they come maxed them.
That's
Yes.
crazy,
Get
bro.
the whole, man, I'm telling this family.
Man.
Let me hold 250 so I
man.
get this
They like
burger.
the
Man, I'm
Wayans.
hungry.
They like the Wayans family. Like
Yeah.
everybody
That's good you say
doing
that.
something, man.
We got to.
Yeah.
And then you have a son now?
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
what is
Yes.
he? He's an artist, a
Little
singer.
Jordan. Let me tell you like
look at
this.
him trying to chew on his mama.
I know.
Listen, he is 4.5 months,
Wow.
and he's dapping me up. His hands is almost as big as mine.
Wow.
Yeah,
Her dad is 6'5".
Okay. Yeah.
So like, he's going to play basketball. Like it's
easily.
Yeah, you already calling it.
2036 first round first pick.
Okay.
He
So-
Claim it.